me? You got one house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there. You feel me? Thank God we have Donald Trump, who's now the president, who's gonna change a lot of tax laws, because what they do is, like I said, I got an open case right now, so I don't want to talk bad about the IRS.
It looks like 6ix9ine's downfall is getting worse by the day, and all his ops are not wasting a single second to not clown him, especially Chief Keef. Damn, it really looks like 2018 all over again. If you've been keeping up, you probably noticed that 6ix9ine has been looking real light on the jewelry lately, and now we know why. The IRS has officially stepped in, auctioning off his stuff and all the expensive things he owned, and exposing just how broke he really is. And let's be real, after all the trolling, beef, and fake flexing, the streets aren't exactly feeling bad for him. For months now, fans have noticed 6ix9ine wearing fewer and fewer chains in his videos, and people were already starting to ask questions. But the truth came out when the IRS started auctioning off his jewelry dot. This wasn't just some little setback. His assets have been getting seized since last year, meaning the debt he's in is probably way worse than we thought. And the fact that the auctioning is still happening, yeah, it's not looking good.
I'm never gonna address nothing. Y'all believe what y'all wanna believe. That's a half a ticket right there. I'm really the type that could take 2 years off, because this is really my lifestyle.
Throughout 6ix9ine's entire career, one thing he bragged about the most was his money. Like any other gimmick rapper, he was always flexing his wealth and talking down on others for not having his type of money. He once made it known that money influenced everything he did, where he lived, what he drove, and how he moved.
I'm in Cuba right now, shooting my music video, Legend. I got out the car randomly, asked a random person if I was allowed to stay in their house for 2 days, eat what they eat, live how they live.
But because of all his controversies, he wouldn't have this type of wealth for much longer. After getting out of jail, 6ix9ine had a huge multi-million-dollar record deal waiting for him. The problem? After all the crimes and burned bridges, a lot of fans weren't really checking for a new 6ix9ine project. His first few tracks after jail did well. Songs like Gooba and Trolls, because there was hype around his release. But as time went on, people cared less and less about his antics. His Tattletales album sold 53,000 units in his first week, and his album after that, Leyenda Viva, doesn't even have first week sales reported. Oh, and let's not forget the album Blackballed. People didn't even know that existed. And did anyone actually listen to it? Even he thinks he got blackballed. At this point, 6ix9ine was diving even deeper into social media antics and drama to stay relevant. But the problem was, it wasn't making him money, and that would have been fine if he wasn't drowning in debt. In 2022, word started spreading that 6ix9ine was having financial issues. Even his own manager, Wack 100, claimed he was completely broke and struggling to get by. Wack even mentioned having to send him money just so he could put gas in his car. That's wild.
Yeah, he broke as a mother. 6ix9ine ain't got nothing. Man, that over there doing bad, bro. I had to send him $20 for some gas, man. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was telling the people ain't nothing we can really do for you right now, because niggas is broke, bro. It's terrible.
6ix9ine even told the court that he was struggling to make ends meet, but most people thought he was just exaggerating. Clearly, though, he wasn't lying. Around this time, he was also sued for not paying $75,000 in security fees, and even his lawyers claimed he owed them money. And then there was the Steve Will Do It situation. Steve, a popular YouTuber and streamer, was actually helping 6ix9ine financially. He claimed that 6ix9ine told him he was broke and needed money. So Steve got him a $2 million deal with the streaming platform Rumble. All 6ix9ine had to do was play video games once a week for an hour. That's it. But what did 6ix9ine do? He took the money and never followed through.
I got him a deal, right? To play video games
Rumble
once a week for an hour.
Damn.
$2 million up front, and just doesn't do anything.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much that simple.
Steve also mentioned that 6ix9ine told him he needed cash to buy luxury bags for women and to make his ex jealous. Since he never fulfilled his side of the deal, he ended up owing Rumble $2 million, adding yet another massive debt to his growing list.
He had no money at the time, and he needed money to he breaks up with his girlfriend, and he needs money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend. That's literally like the factual story.
Even one user commented saying he got $2 million to play games once a week for an hour and couldn't commit to that. Why can't I get even a quarter of that? Showing just how much he messed up such a good deal. Then there's the publicists his gang accidentally robbed. They sued him for $1 million in restitution, making his situation even worse. 6ix9ine even said he might have to file for bankruptcy to pay it off.
If another TMZ staff member kidnaps you, is that loyal to you? You're working right now. If Harvey's stealing all of the money that you're making right now and gives you crumbs of it.
But what really broke the camel's back was when he got hit with a $10 million lawsuit from a stripper named Alexis. Back in 2021, 6ix9ine was in the club when someone called him a rat. Instead of ignoring it, he threw a champagne bottle, but he missed and ended up hitting Alexis in the head instead. She had to go to the ER and get staples to close the cut. She sued him for serious bodily injury, but 6ix9ine didn't even show up to court. So of course, the judge ruled against him. Then, let's not forget the IRS. He also owed millions in unpaid taxes. Reports say it was around $10 million. So now, adding everything up, 6ix9ine was looking at over $20 million in debt. This is why in 2024, the feds raided his Florida home. Witnesses saw agents enter his house and tow away multiple vehicles. It's safe to say that the 6ix9ine era of flexing is officially over. Now, y'all already know the internet wasn't gonna let this slide. The same way 6ix9ine used to clown other rappers for being broke, people are now flipping the script on him. The memes, the jokes, the comments, he's getting cooked. Somebody said 6ix9ine joining the Squid Games to pay his debt. Another person said if Trippie Redd buys some of his stuff, I'ma fall out my chair laughing. Now that would be poetic justice, considering 6ix9ine threw Trippie under the bus when they were beefing. And you already know Chief Keef had to slide in with some disrespect. After all, 6ix9ine spent years dissing Keef and his people, even sending hits on him. According to news outlet, Keef thinks this is 6ix9ine's karma for being a rat and things are just getting started. This beef goes way back to 2018 and it was ghetto from the start. It all kicked off when 6ix9ine got into it with Chief Keef's cousin Tado over Cuban Doll. At the time, Cuban Doll was dating Tado but appeared in a video with 6ix9ine. Things escalated when a video surfaced of 6ix9ine and Tado arguing on FaceTime, with Tado threatening him, saying, "I unalive people."
Kill nobody.
I'm gonna kill
You know? Yo, blood, listen to me. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Do not kill nobody, blood.
From there, 6ix9ine took it to another level, making direct threats to Chief Keef and Lil Reese in May 2018. He even pulled up to Chicago's O Block at 3 a.m. to prove a point, though cameras later exposed that he went when nobody was outside. Meanwhile, Chief Keef and Lil Reese were actively searching for him in the city, but rumors swirled that 6ix9ine had police protection.
O Block right here. This what y'all wanted me in Chicago. This O Block right here. No block. It's 10 o'clock. What the f is that? Niggas ain't outside. It's only 10 p.m. What the f is that, blood?
On Limo. Folk, I was just downtown, all downtown, looking for the man, folk. I ain't see him, folk. I get a picture. They see he with the police. I
that
turned
man
back
with
around.
the cops, man. He on some police shit, man. Send somebody to jail. Ain't on that.
Things got real in June 2018 when Chief Keef was targeted at New York. While 6ix9ine denied involvement, an investigation linked him to the incident. Then, to add insult to injury, 6ix9ine flew out Keef's baby mama, Slim Danger, took her shopping, and recorded the whole thing. He even had her calling Keef a deadbeat.
What's up, this Slim Danger, this Chief Keef baby mama. I'm out here in New York, and guess what? Don't do shit.
You know, Treyway here, man. If you don't know how to take care of your girl, don't take care of her for you.
Even after all that, 6ix9ine kept going. He called Keef P-word, trolled him after his house was burglarized, and in a moment of pure recklessness, was caught on video bragging about ordering a hit on Tado. That video ended up being key evidence in the RICO case that landed 6ix9ine in prison.
I watch movies. In real life, these rappers are like, yo, remember, yo, just don't let it distract you. Just remember every time I beat, right?
So fast forward to now, and Keef is having the last laugh. After years of disrespect, trolling, and attempted hits, 6ix9ine is the one getting humiliated. And how did 6 reacted after his ops got the last laugh? He got on live and straight up crashed out. Instead of answering real questions, he started making excuses and deflecting, calling his own fans broke for paying rent. Like, sir, at least they have somewhere to live. He tried to act like losing his jewelry and all his cars wasn't a big deal, but it is clear he is in his feelings. He also tried to downplay losing his jewelry, but turns out this wasn't just about some chains. He's dealing with serious money problems. He admitted that he didn't file taxes between 2020 and 2023, even though he claimed to have paid over $6 million in previous years. The IRS is on him, and now his assets are getting seized left and right.
A couple Q&As addressing the IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how the shit work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at 1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS.
To make matters worse, he blamed high tax rates in New York for his struggles and said he moved to Florida to escape the financial hit under the Biden administration.
Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York 54%. Biden was trying to raise it to 62%.
He even tried to defend his lifestyle by name-dropping Donald Trump and calling the IRS a gang that's after your income. But let's be real, none of that changes the fact that he's drowning in debt. His case is still open, and despite the feds confiscating his belongings, he swears he's not bankrupt. But if he's not broke, why is the government out here auctioning off his chains?
I quote my president, Donald Trump, "These people belong at the border. They just a big gang that comes after your income and everything." So listen, this is not no Airbnb.
People are in the comments dragging him, and instead of staying quiet, he just keeps digging a bigger hole. One person commented, "You don't need to be a tax expert or in a specific tax bracket to know he mismanaged his money and is now in a very public and embarrassing situation. And if you thought this was bad, it gets even worse." Just a month ago, 6ix9ine turned around and tried to sue LA Fitness for $1 million. Like it's one thing to go broke, but suing a gym for cash, that's next level desperation. It's clear the man is scrambling to get some money in his pockets by any means necessary.
What's he doing here?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, let's be real, this lawsuit is probably not going anywhere, but it just shows how bad his situation really is. He went from bragging about $1 million watches to literally chasing a gym bag. You cannot make this up. So now that the IRS has taken his jewelry, the internet is roasting him, and even Chief Keef is sitting back laughing. The real question is, where does 6ix9ine go from here? Can he bounce back from this, or is this the beginning of the end? And with all these lawsuits and meltdowns, is he finally realizing that trolling can only take you so far? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And while you're here, don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe so you never miss the latest developments straight from the hood. You already know we keep it real, raw, and unfiltered.